G'day, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. A much simpler forecast this week, thank goodness, compared to last week's cacophony of lows and troughs. The Bureau's forecasting basically blue skies for most of the state this week, with cold winds developing from Wednesday. Today's temperatures might be best described as mild and agreeable. Not one station reported any extremes of heat or cold, most within a couple of degrees of the July average. In Rocky today it was 24. The satellite loop is pretty straightforward, as you can see. There's quite a lot of bubbly offshore cloud. They are in fact showers, but most of them are out to sea. Of course, far north Queensland's always the black sheep, where a couple of those showers are reaching the coast, and they'll be bothering us for most of the week, but just really light ones. The rest of the state's basically dry. Today's chart now, that big low in the Tasman Sea that caused all the winds and swell just recently is finally moving further away. So we don't have any more hazardous surf warnings, but we still got quite a decent swell up to 2.5 metres, getting right up to the Capricorn coast. This high sitting over the southeast is really making winds a lot lighter. On tomorrow's chart, we've got a cold front crossing the state, dirty big high coming in behind it. That's going to really increase the southwesterly winds on Wednesday, pushing up to the tropics on Thursday. Now, the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Capricornia waters, variable winds under 10 knots tomorrow, but there's a lingering 2 metres swell. Wednesday's winds will go westerly up to 20 knots and then south-southeasterly up to 20 for Thursday. High tide first up tomorrow and then a second peak after dark that's the larger of the two. New moon this Friday, so the tidal swing is growing. The Capricornia district forecasts some inland fog, but then a mostly sunny day with Gladstone reaching 24 degrees. Rocky, a nice warm 25. Billawheeler also 25, and for Yeppoon it's 23. Central Highlands and Colville's, again some morning fog, sunny after that, with Emerald ranging 9 up to 26 degrees. Claremont and Moranbah a top of 25. Looking ahead for Rockhampton, no rain this week. From Wednesday onwards, we'll be lucky to even see a puff of cloud as temperatures drop sharply with the return of the winter westerly. I was asked last week why lows in the Pacific Ocean generate such big waves on our coast. Winds tend to be very strong near the centre of a low, and this disturbs the ocean, sending out waves in all directions, in much the same way as a falling stone sends out circular ripples in a pond. The ripples travel for thousands of kilometres across the Pacific Ocean, finally reaching Queensland beaches in the form of swell. Last Friday's chart shows the ideal situation, with a big high in the Tasman Sea cradling an intense east coast low offshore from Gladstone. And that's all I got for you folks. Have a nice one, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Back to the team.
You're wonderful, Liv. Good on you, mate. Thank you for your company, folks. See you tomorrow night.
And also a reminder, you can watch a replay of our news on the 7 Plus app, or you can catch up on our page, 7news.com.au. From all of us, good night.
Good night.